Thank you guys for coming back to another episode of Cobra TV. I do want to thank everybody for all of your support on the video that I just got done making, where I, revealed a little bit of my backstory and my my mugshot. There'll be more of that to come if it's, something that people want, and maybe even every now and then throw a video up with, a live video with, me, instead of just the background here. But I do like the format of just the background and me talking over it, narrating it, but we'll see how things go. There's really nothing in the news except for, there's still a lot of question whether No Man's Sky is going to be at E3. And No Man's Sky is definitely going to be played at E3. Hello Games, I cannot talk too much about how I know or why. And I don't know what. I don't know what, that's 100% fact. I don't know what the milestone is, but they have told me that they are celebrating a milestone, and it's going to be a couple weeks before they are through that. And I do believe that that milestone is, in fact, E3. Whether they are just trying to prepare for it, or whether they're going to actually be going to E3. They don't necessarily have to be there. They could easily just put, showcase the game off at E3, and they could just stay there and work. Now, do I think the game's going to be released at E3? I don't think so. I know that's still a debate. I see people commenting on, wondering if it could be released at E3. I don't think Sony would be stupid enough to do that. I think that we're going to see a new trailer, and I'm almost positive we're going to see a release date out of this. I'm not entirely sure on that. That's purely speculation. That's just me trying to connect some dots. That's just me trying to use common sense. I think it would be a great move for them, for Hello Games and for Sony to, give a release date at E3. And to all the concern out there, whether it's going to be delayed till 2016, the author from The New Yorker was asked during his AMA on Reddit whether he knew if the game was going to be out in 2015 or 2016. He actually did say, his answer was that Hello Games and Sony are pretty adamant on having this game come out in 2015. And then he put a little disclaimer in there saying that although games do get delayed all the time. So I really don't think that we have a problem with it getting delayed. And to be honest, guys, if they need that time, I'm okay with it. I really am. Got this wonderful game Ark that's coming out. And I cannot wait to get my hands on that. And I will be buying it. I will be picking it up, and I will be playing it. I don't know if I'm going to do a Let's Play. I'm not sure yet. But if I do, it will be uploaded on the other channel. The other thing is, I just got done watching a video. And the video is by Kofi Plays. I do want to touch a little bit on the hype topic about people saying that No Man's Sky has been overhyped. If anybody hasn't realized yet, No Man's Sky's got a very small cult following, if you will. A very small group of very highly anticipating fans. We're not a really big group, especially a group that is waiting for a game. I say it in video after video after video that I do. If I know you're a gamer and I see you out in public, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you, hey, have you ever heard of No Man's Sky? You know, I do that. I do it with people that I work with. I go on random sites and I'll start asking somebody if they've heard of a game called No Man's Sky. And I'm not doing it to promote myself. Even when they, you know, when I get them interested, I never even tell them, hey, when you see Cobra TV, that's me. I just walk away. I'm trying to turn as many people to this game as possible because there isn't any overhype at all. And to me, that's kind of good. That really is kind of good. It's kind of bad because I want them to have a good launch, but it's good because it's gonna be one of those snakes that are in the grass that you don't see, and it's just gonna reach up and bite you. No pun intended. But as far as this game being overhyped, I'm gonna tell you what's overhyped. My channel. All right. Cobra TV is a hype channel, but outside of this channel and a few others maybe, there's really not that much hype. I mean, you can go to the Twitter page, there's hype there, but to your average gamer, to the massive gaming community out there of some really awesome gamers, and every one of you are awesome gamers. Even the ones that will never hear this message, and I'm talking to you. They don't know about No Man's Sky yet. And I think this is the biggest reason is the fact that it's such a hard game to understand. You don't get it when you watch one trailer. You don't get it when you watch one interview. You have to sit there and you've got to study this game. And like Sean Murray says, it's the hardest game to demo. It's the hardest game to preview to people, and I understand that. And I think that that's one of the biggest reasons why people refuse to remember that they have ever seen this game. I think that everybody's seen it because it won Best of E3 2014, but I think that they push it out of their minds because they don't understand what they're seeing. And this Kofi Plays had, you know, decided to make a video talking about No Man's Sky. Now, he does make very valid points, and I'm not really hating on the video, except for when I got into about a minute and 48 seconds. The kid, he doesn't know what No Man's Sky is. So that's definitely not to, you know, be mad at a guy for. You know, he doesn't know what it is. And he says in the video, I don't know what this game is. What do you do? Do you just fly around? What do you do? Do you just fly from one planet to the next? What do you do? And I'm not going to get into answering that because I've done it a million times. But it's a minute and 48 in. He says this.
Do I feel like it's been overhyped a tad bit? Yes. The space traveling looks cool and
it hasn't, bud. It really hasn't. You know, I mean, I wish it had, but it's not overhyped. And even if it was, people that are within the hype, like myself, I'm hyped. Okay, Cobra, I'm overhyped for this game, and I'm proud of that. I'm not saying that the community is overhyped. If it was overhyped, gosh, man, it'd be everywhere. And it's not overhyped. But if you want to overhype it, spread the word. Let's get this game overhyped. When somebody says something like this, let's make it true. If somebody wants to say, oh, the game's overhyped, let's go ahead and say it. Yeah, you're right. It is overhyped. Instead of saying, well, on Cobra TV, it's overhyped. I also want to thank Rick for the donation that he gave me. I am going to take that money and put it right back into the website. All donations help with keeping the website up and running and paying for the bandwidth, which I'm going to have to start paying in about a week. But you guys are amazing. What you guys have done and filled the website up, and the stories that you guys are writing on the Your Stories section and the No Man's Sky, Explore No Man's Sky, are just unreal. Just such talent. I couldn't believe it when I was reading some of those. Just amazing talent from people all over the world. If you guys haven't signed up for Explore NMS, the link is below. There are amazing people and amazing talent already in there, already posting things in the Your Story section. Just, I was reading some of those and they blew me away. I cannot believe the talent that is just laying out there in the world, and no one's picked it up and said, hey, come with me, you're going to write a book. It amazes me that some of these people don't even realize that they have that much talent. And I would like for anybody that hasn't been by to come by and see what I'm talking about. There is some pretty amazing content on the website already from all of you. And I do want to thank you. You guys are amazing. If anybody wants to do sub calls, just remember I do them Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If there is a time zone difference, message me. I will work around that. Other than that, guys, there's no new news at the moment. Right now, we are all just eagerly waiting to see E3, to see what No Man's Sky is going to bring to the table, to see if we're going to get that trailer and that release date. Well, that is all I have for this video. I know it's a short video, and I really want to do some more sub calls, some subcast, and I want to do those on Wednesday. So if you're up at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, shoot me a message. Let's go ahead and get on the call and let's start talking about one of the greatest games that's ever been around. And Kofi, I would really like to talk to you on my channel. So if you want to go ahead and add me on Skype, the name's down below. We'll get on a call. Just two people talking. As always, I love you guys. Stay tuned for some of these awesome subcast, and look out for this game Ark. It's going to be out. Until next time.